I'm going to tell you guys how to make the completely silent, almost, DA sander. I can hear my music over the sanding, and it's super quiet, almost silent, and uses hardly any air. So how do you do that? Well, this is called an AirCat sander, and it's a 6310. And this thing has a lot of power, okay, and it's silent, but you got to do the modification to it. Let me show you what that is. All right, I was looking for my phone, can't find it, but that's okay. I'll tell you exactly how to do it. All right, so you want the silent sander that's hardly uses any air, and this thing has specified at 3.5 CFM. I don't think it's quite that good, but I mean, it's probably about 5, maybe 6, which is amazing for a DA sander. You could probably run this with a 2 horsepower, 20-gallon, and it would sand like crazy. It really has a lot of power, okay? So, how do you make it silent, though? That's the best part. Okay, right here is the muffler, all right? So, all you do is you take this black nut off. See, this is where the fitting goes in. This black nut right here comes off. That black nut comes off, and then when that comes off, the muffler grill comes off. So all you do is you get some medium density foam. You know those foam air cleaners that you have for your lawnmower, right? That's about medium density foam. Medium density foam. Cut off a little piece about that big, about a half-inch to an inch circle. Shove it in the hole. Put the cover back on. Put this nut back on here. This is what you got. Check this out. Let's listen to this thing again. Let's do a little sanding so you can really check it out. I'm going to clean off my pad in case I got it dirty, because I am color sanding with this. It's a 3/16, so it's actually just the right row of a sander. Listen how quiet that is. I mean, that is literally, it's almost silent. You can listen to your radio. You can listen to your radio. You can listen to music while you're sanding instead of, I mean, I have a what's it called? A Hutchins, a really fine sander, the 332, and it's not as quiet as this thing is. This thing's almost silent. Makes hardly any noise. I'd have my music on right now, but they hit me for, on my monetization, they would just nail me. So then I, couldn't make a few cents doing these videos, so check that out. And I mean, listen to this. That's not all the way up. That's all the way up. That's full power. I mean, that's got a lot of power. I don't want it up that high though. It's actually, the thing is, what's nice about the sander, if you were thinking about it, is it's really manageable power. And I'm sitting here with one hand. I can run it with one hand or with two, because where the trigger's at, it's a push button trigger like that, so you can run it with your hand like this, or you can palm it and you can still catch the trigger, that portion of the trigger, the hump on the trigger with your palm. So it's really versatile, works real well, and I don't know how long it's going to last. It doesn't really matter if it's fast, and it's the last Arbor Freight one lasted me a year, so I figured, and it was pretty quiet, but it's not near as quiet as this. It's almost quiet. I can be outside sanding and nobody would care in my neighborhood, and they're not the people who wouldn't care. All right, man, so that's the silent sander. I'll talk to you in the next video.